Now, how's that for a return? Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kevin Zwicker from Fast Count coming at you. Before I get into this video, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe. After 54 long weeks, we finally got the WWE return of Ilja Dragunov. This wasn't something that became such a shocking surprise after we saw earlier in the day, where there was rumors and updates coming out that people saw him heading towards the building, and other people were starting to report that they saw him stretching and doing other physical activity once in the building. So it's not a complete shocker, but still, after all this long time, after he suffered that gruesome ACL injury, he was the one who answered the call to Sami Zayn's US Open Challenge, and he actually was able to capture the US title on his return to the WWE. And WWE over the years has really tried to reinforce and really emphasize the fact that they value moments over matches. And this title change accomplished two things. Not only does it create a moment that WWE can harpen back on when they look on his career and we start talking about what he's going to do moving forward, it also establishes a possibility that we have another new star on the horizon. Because let's face it, with guys like Brock Lesnar and John Cena, who's currently on the way out, and other part-time acts, even guys like Cody Rhodes, who are full-time for the most part. Roman Reigns is also a guy who is on the way out. WWE is a little bit light on these younger stars. Of course, we have names like Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, who are obvious contenders who are next up. But after that, the field's a little bit scarce. So it's coming to a point where WWE is in need to establish the next crop of guys and girls who are going to be next. And Ilja Dragunov is somebody who could obviously fill in one of those spots. It is rumored that Chris Jericho is supposed to be making his way back to the WWE and have a retirement tour set up and a Hall of Fame induction. AJ Styles is supposed to be having somewhat of a retirement tour early next year as well. So a lot of these older guys are getting out, and it's time to reshuffle the deck. And they had a really solid to very good match. It was interrupted at the end by the MFTs, who sat there and gave a classic case of the beats to Sami Zayn and Dragunov. This guy Sami Zayn, I don't know what did he do to piss off all these Samoans, but it seems like for the rest of his career, he is somehow, some way going to find his way into a Samoan beatdown. But good stuff. Like I said, I think it's a perfect opportunity for WWE to position him in a way where he is one of those guys who, when you start talking about who is going to be the next person to be in the WrestleMania main event, 4 or 5 years from now, he firmly was able to put his name back into the equation. And shout out to Sami Zayn. I remember when John Cena originally had the US Open Challenge, that it felt like every single week we were getting a banger from Cena and some of the young bulls, or some returning stars, or some of the current stars. And Sami Zayn was able to keep up the tradition, and he was able to deliver a banger with Dragunov as well. And it's good to see Ilyanov back. Ilya. I always screw up the guy's name. It's good enough. It's good to see Dragunov back, and let's see what the guy can do, especially on SmackDown when it feels like it's very light on the babyface side. But the guy came back jacked, came back with a new neck tattoo. That's always something to where it's a new add-on, a fresh coat of paint, as they say. And it's good to see the guy back, and let's see what the young bull can do with the U.S. title. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Are you happy he's back? Are you excited? Do you think that he can find his way in the conversation of the next WWE stars who are going to be able to take over once the old guard is gone? Let me know in the comment section. And please remember to hit that like button and subscribe. I am Kevin Zwicker. I'm out.